What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Inflatable channel. My name is Charlie Jones. Today we're doing another video on a kind of interesting inflatable, and I'm making this the same time as I made the video that was uploaded, I'm assuming yesterday, of the Crystal Creations penguin inflatable. And after I did that, I kind of get inspired to break up my other inflatables that I have that don't have fans, just to kind of see what they look like using this base fan. And as you can see here, we have a really interesting inflatable, and I have shown it on the channel before, and I've talked about it. I got this the same time I got the 2007, I believe, 8-foot penguin from Dollar General. It was my former neighbor's inflatable, and this inflatable was also that same neighbor's inflatable, and it is the 2011 4-foot Snoopy, flying a Snoopy on the house with holly or mistletoe. I tried finding some information before I started making this video, but there is nothing on this inflatable. I had to do some deep diving on eBay just to find the year, because there was no information about it. But this is from 2011. It's a very cool inflatable, and if I would have used it in my yard, but just look at the condition of this thing. I mean, the fan, when I got it, worked. The lights on it were dim, obviously, and it was a different LED system in 2011. I think they were hanging LEDs before they were attached to the back like they are now. But overall, this is a very interesting inflatable, and I just can't use it. I mean, it inflates great, as you can see, but the only thing is, both this inflatable and the 2007 penguin were left in the yard for a very long time after the Christmas season. So that's why you see these white marks in the front here, and a lot of white marks, sun spots on this inflatable. But the one another time when I plugged it in with an adapter, because the adapter was broken on the original one, but the fan worked just fine and it came up just fine. But I just didn't think it was worth using because of how, how broken how just worn out the fabric is. And it's not worn out because, as you can see, even if I put a cheap fan on it, it would probably come up just fine like it did. But I'm using a YAF 80, I believe, because that's what this fan is, and I didn't mention that in the other video. But overall, this is a very interesting inflatable, and it's kind of cool to have because, again, I count myself to be a mediocre inflatable collector, so having stuff like this is cool. Even if I don't use it, it's cool to have as a collector's item, just having an inflatable fabric from 2011. But there is no information on it. I found a few listings on it on eBay, and the one listing I found had some really good pictures of it and the original box, because I don't have the original box for it, of course, and neither do I have the original box for the penguin. But overall, this is really cool, and it said 2011 on it, so I can confirm this is the 2011 Snoopy on the house with mistletoe or holly. I assume that's mistletoe, but it's just a really interesting inflatable, and I'll try to cut this video here in a minute, but just I'll get some more shots of it. There's the Snoopy from the side wearing his flying ice helmet, and here's the side view of the house, usually how we're used to seeing Snoopy. I think it's on the other side we're used to seeing Snoopy, like a side view, so something like that, if you will. But this inflatable is designed for, in the front and not a side view. I have two Snoopy inflatables that is him on the house. The first one I have is a Christmas one, where Snoopy and Woodstock sit in front of the house, and it has I think it says Merry Christmas on it, and it has lights in the front. And then the other Snoopy inflatable I have is similar, where it's a side view of his house, and it has Snoopy and Woodstock facing actually this way, kind of like how this Snoopy is, but he's further back with Woodstock, and a pumpkin is at the very end. And so that's my Halloween version, and you'll see that in this Halloween display, so look out for that. But overall, this is a very cool inflatable I own that was given to me by a former neighbor, like the 2007 penguin, which I have a video on, so if you want to check that out, I'll have a link in the description. But overall, I think this is it. This is this inflatable. I will maybe make another video on a other inflatable that I have that's kind of old and vintage that doesn't have a fan, so check out for that maybe tomorrow. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.